Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-August 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. This will not resonate with every Scorpio that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message in this reading may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. If by chance this message is not for you at all, Scorpio, I highly suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in this Scorpio. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Scorpio and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this means that you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright Scorpio, let's get this started. I'm going to use the sound bowl here to clear the energy, to help me tune into the energies. By warning, if you have headphones on, I'd turn it down a little bit because this could be loud. And I'm going to see and feel out who wants to come through for you in this reading. I'm going to use this Romance Angels deck here as well. But let's just welcome the energy, welcome the space. So let's go ahead and begin. Alright, so when I closed my eyes, I saw a bow and arrow. I mean, that could simply mean that you have Sagittarius in your chart. You could possibly be dealing with the Sagittarius, but I think someone is ambitious here in regards to pursuing another person. Is that you? Is that someone else pursuing you? Let's go ahead and see. I'm going to tune into an energy that's in or around your energetic field of someone who has romantic feelings or intentions towards you at this time, whether you're together or apart, whether you're single or taken. Let's see who wants to come through here and why. What is going on in Scorpio's love life and who is in Scorpio's energetic field that wants to come through for their reading today? This could be the one. Okay, off to a great start. And at the bottom of the deck, reconciliation. Wow. Okay, so it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so really you guys have already met this person that is supposed to be with you this lifetime. I really have to say that that's coming through very, very strong here. And with reconciliation, you guys may have already started to link back together. You may have already had this reconciliation in the recent past, or due to this reconciliation that may happen by the end of August, you guys are going to really see that you were always meant to be together. Someone may have just been waiting for the other person to wake up to that. But man, I really do feel like you guys in some sort of way have this connection that was always meant to be, that you guys are in some way each other's halves. Soulmate connection for sure. I see that the angels have brought you guys back together again for some of you who have been wondering about this reconciliation, why it's happened. But with that Archer, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Someone really wants to be dead set on you, Scorpio. They really feel you're their one, and they're going to be determined about it. They want to reconcile with you. You guys have already reconciled for some. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. I don't know why I'm hearing something about a library. Someone could live by the library, goes to the library. That's interesting. Someone could be a writer or loves to read. Ooh, I can see why they're coming back. We got the Queen of Wands here, Aries energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. You could have Aries in your chart. It does not have to be the case. There is an uncontrollable desire and pull towards you, Scorpio. You attract everything you want. You are this energy of fire, of passion, and someone has to meet you on that level. But they were not able to die out the flame with you. You're very sexy, you're very hot. That's the way they describe their that's the way they describe you to their friends and family members. Let's keep going. Ooh, but yeah. Wow. Someone wants to come out of the cold with you. Someone really feels like it wasn't meant to end between the two of you, that there's something so much stronger than what an ending could break or separate. But Scorpio, there's this energy that you have that it's not going to be just a simple I'm sorry. They're going to really have to show you that this is worth it, because some of you are doubting it. Some of you are doubting if this person can, change, if this person could be the partner you need them to be. There's 2 10s here. 10-10 could be a number synchronicity you've been seeing. Your birthdays could be November 10th, perhaps. Bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy. You could possibly be dealing with another Scorpio or someone with Scorpio in their chart. Does not have to be the case. Wow, yeah. So what I feel with the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck was that during this time where you guys weren't connected, or where you weren't talking, or during the separation between the two of you, you were on each other's minds constantly. And there was a lot of confusion around why someone couldn't just move on completely, even if they decided to walk away or walk out. There's a lot of daydreams. There's a lot of confusing, conflicting emotions when it came to you, Scorpio. I don't know if they walked away because they felt that they weren't ready. They felt that they were going in too deep. There was just some sort of uncertainty here that kept on clouding them when it came to you in the recent past. But what confused them the most was why you were still on their mind, why they couldn't escape their thoughts of you, why they couldn't fully just walk away from it all. Someone could have a prominent scar somewhere on, I'm seeing their neck, but it could also be just their abdomen in general. It could have been a surgical scar for someone out there. I feel that someone's feelings for you, Scorpio, really scared the shit out of them, quite frankly. And that there was something they felt they weren't ready for. And if they were the ones to walk out of your life or push you away, they completely regret it. There was a lot of confusion around if someone was a soulmate or even a twin flame, as I see those candles right there on the bottom. So that was in the past, just complete confusion, uncertainty, doubts, fears, but also love, and not understanding that love, not understanding the pull that they had so strongly with you. Maybe you didn't understand that about them either. Why you guys could fully never break up or come apart, why you guys fully couldn't get over each other or fully walk away. So let's get into it. How they feel about you, Queen of Wands, Aries energy. A strong attraction, a strong desire, even a temptation I'm kind of getting. Scorpio, they may have recently been not wanting to reach out up until now, holding back, but that temptation is growing stronger and stronger. If there's some way still connected to your social media, man, they like what they see. You've been posting some really spicy pictures, some sexy pictures, just to let everyone know that you may be single or that you're on the hunt, whatever. If you don't have social media, it's just the memories of how strongly the desire and the passion was for you when you guys were together. You drive them wild in bed. You drive them wild when you're apart. And it's like they feel like they can't control themselves. You bring out something within them that is very instinctual, very powerful, very uncontrollable. And they can't ignore that, Scorpio. I even feel for someone that there's some sort of intimidation with you. They can't believe that you were also attracted to them, that you also wanted them. And maybe that's why they kind of felt insecure or ran away or pushed you away. They felt in some subconscious way, obviously, no one's like, I'm attracted to someone who's better than me, but it's like there was almost something of Scorpio could have been too good for me. Or even thinking that I'm going to leave Scorpio before Scorpio leaves me, if they were the ones to leave you in the past. But this temptation, this desire grows stronger every day. You have not left their mind. But what they think about this connection, think about you, 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. You guys have been through a lot. There's a lot of history. There's a lot that they've been carrying about this with you. Some sort of guilt I'm kind of getting, you, especially if they were the ones to push you away. But, you know, just looking at this imagery, how this guy is still holding on to this woman. Maybe your guys' favorite position was standing up against the wall. Strong sexual energy here, by the way. My sacral chakra is very alight right now, or very inflamed, let's just say. They still think it's worth the work, worth the effort to try to work this out, even though there's going to be a lot to settle, a lot to work on. They want to hold on to this with you. They want to push through it, push through the uncomfortable conversations, the things that have to be done. And they know you're expecting a lot from them. As far as, okay, even if I were to accept you back in my life, you know you're going to have to do a lot to show me this. But, you know, especially with this Queen of Wands that I'm seeing, the desire and the temptation is just growing more and more because they know that there's something unresolved between the two of you, that there's a contract that still has to be fulfilled between the two of you. They know it's not over. Someone really likes tattoos and piercings, and someone may find the other person's tattoos and piercings very, very attractive. Just saying. Someone could have dimples too when they smile. Maybe one dimple. What they like the most about you, Scorpio, and this is interesting, the Two of Swords. Libra energy. So, you know, maybe they've always felt this way about you, or maybe even recently because of the past you guys have had together. You're not budging. I don't know if you've even blocked them on social media, but even if you did, they had ways to still find your social media and check you out. I just get that you're just not budging this time around. That you're not the first to reach out. You're not the first to start conversation. You're not going to be the first to make initiative in starting the conversation because you know they should be the ones to do so. But they're finding your resistance even more attractive, is what I'm getting here. They know you're not putting up with their old antics anymore, or, you know, anything that is not going to be in your alignment, you're shutting out. And with this Two of Swords, yeah, it does feel a bit of an energy of they're viewing this as a challenge, Scorpio. And maybe it's always been a challenge with you. You're someone that, you know, isn't easy to catch their attention. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting from this. It's like, you have to do more to impress me than just come in my DMs, just to come up and say, oh, you know, you're the finest one in the room, let me buy you a drink. It has to be more in depth with you. It has to go deeper with you. You're not just the one for surface level talk. You're not the one to just have, you know, a quickie in the bathroom. Just let it, you know, never talk to that person again. The antics of the Casanova player type just don't play at type. Don't rub you the right way, let's just say. And maybe you even, like, when they first met you, you guys connected, you kind of brushed them off a little bit at first. Or you didn't show how badly you wanted them. at first, and that just intrigued them. That just wanted to make some want you more, or maybe that's what you're doing with them right now. I kind of want to clarify this Two of Swords. Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Ten of Wands is here. For this coming out twice, now there's 3 tens. Tens all over the place. Something has to wrap up in this cycle. If you guys are going to be together, someone's behaviors, antics have to come to an end. But really, they do find being in this connection with you a lot of work. But I think you're just someone that has your idea of what you want and what you don't want. And that before you even entertain the idea of this person coming back, you're going to have to see the work coming from them first, the actions. And maybe that's because in the beginning, when, you guys that did say, okay, I'm feeling them, let's see where this can go, you felt that it was all on your back to make it happen. And that's why you're not budging this time around. Bottom of the deck, Page of Coins. Maybe when they first asked you out, you kind of rejected them, but they didn't give up. Or maybe that's what happened with you, Scorpio, and they found that not giving up really impressive. Or they want to show you that this is something they're willing to fight for, push through, in order to show their interest in you. But what they don't like about you is Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. You're, at this moment, or if they've tried to reach out, you're really not showing them anything from you. You're not making the initiatives, you're not making the moves. It's definitely one-sided so far, I think. And it could be because of trust issues. It could be because, in the beginning, where finally you opened up and felt that you could be real with this person, fully there for this person, that's when they pushed you away. But with the Six of Pentacles, they definitely almost fear, if now that they realize you could be the one, that this attraction's so strong that they can't pull away from, is this now unrequited love? Are you even going to want to have this started up again? In some sort of aspect here in this connection, for a period of time, someone felt like they were doing everything where the other person was benefiting off of it. And that's what someone doesn't like about the other person, is that they never gave enough. And someone person overgave into this. Well, what they like the most about this connection here, the Devil. Capricorn energy. This feels purely sexual to me, to be honest. You blew their mind in the bedroom. There's always passion, there's always desire here. I gotta be honest and warn someone though about this Devil energy. It feels a bit obsessive, it feels a bit possessive. I kind of combined the two words. And maybe that's what someone pulled back from or realized in the other person, but it's almost as if with this Devil energy, you couldn't get enough of each other at one aspect of this connection. You're constantly thinking about each other, constantly had this unexplainable desire, passion, animal instinct pull towards each other. I even feel like I'm seeing this image in my mind where someone came over and before even saying hi, you guys were already in the bedroom or in the living room, okay, getting it on. Like, it's insane, the sexual chemistry, but someone wondered if that's all it was. I want to clarify this Devil card. See if there's anything I'm missing from this. Why is the Devil here? Nine of Cups, Five of Swords. Wow, Aquarius energy and Pisces energy coming through here. Yeah, this is coming back to where it was one-sided, where someone wanted and hoped for the best out of the situation, but when it came to talking about taking it to the next level, seeing where this can go, the conversation was quickly avoided. But I also get this energy of maybe it's kind of happening right now and how they see this connection with you, wanting what they can't have because you're not giving it to them. I'm hearing it's like almost a tease in some way. Even if you're not trying to come off that way, Scorpio, that's how they're kind of viewing this whole thing. Like, they want you so bad. It's kind of driving them crazy, but they're holding on to that Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment that they can have you, that you will be back in their life. But with the Five of Swords, you have been cold. And I gotta be honest and even say with this Five of Swords energy here that I see with the Devil card, you guys, with passion, it burned really hot. And as hot as it was in bed, there could have been hot moments, heated arguments between the two of you. But in some way, someone almost viewed that as showing that's how much someone else cared. But that needs to be worked through and resolved, because that feels a bit toxic, to be honest. Someone probably, I'm picking up on too, really likes to drink as well. Maybe drinks a little too much, and that could have been someone's concern. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. Aquarius energy again coming through. Someone wonders if they can fully trust this person. There's a huge lack of trust coming through here. Now 2 sevens are coming on the board. Someone's birthday could be November 7th, November 17th. Possibly October 27th. Or you could be seeing 777. Trust your gut on this, Scorpio. But I feel with the Seven of Swords for some of you, just looking at this imagery right here, you see that little angel that has a little conniving grin? I feel there was some sort of third party, not cheating per se, but it feels as if someone's jealous ex or someone's friend or someone's sibling, parent who is in low vibrational energy tried to keep you guys apart or had something to say that influenced someone else's perspective on this connection. And it wasn't in good intentions. It wasn't out of a higher good. It was out of insecurity and jealousy. And they may want to talk to you about that. Apologize for letting that influence happen in the connection. A lot of different messages for that one. What they don't like about the connection, Page of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming through here. Yeah, so I feel different messages for different groups of you. For some of you, your heart's not open the same way it was before. But in the Tarot of Sexual Magic, the deck I'm using now, the Page of Cups is identified or under the word of jealousy. And there's a lot of passion and jealousy that surrounds their aura when they think of you being with someone else, entertaining anyone else, flirting with anyone else. The thought of you being with someone else drives them insane. And maybe they've been wondering, okay, if Scorpio hasn't texted me back, hit me up, hasn't reached out, are they with someone else? Others of you with this Page of Cups, they feel like they're not seeing that sweet side of you that they saw before, that sensitive side, that empathic side. There's definitely a block here in the heart chakra now that has everything's kind of transpired into where it was. And again, I feel it's because you don't know if you can trust them. But they're dead set on you being the one, period. They can't move on to anyone else. They don't want to move on to anyone else. And this is the interesting thing we have here. Highest hopes is 10 of Swords. To come out of this ending with you. You know, with the Ten of Swords in the traditional tarot, we see, what I mean by Rider-Waite-Smith deck, is that we see this guy, you know, laying on the ground, all these swords in his back, but then the sun coming out in the background. And as you can kind of see in this image, you see this lady crying. And in the back of the window, there's the lovers, you know, two lovers, or an image of two people being in love in the back. They're hoping that even out of this horrible ending, or where you guys left it off, that this reconciliation will patch up any wounds, anything that has caused this to end in the first place. They're hoping to crawl out of this deep, deep hole that they put themselves in with you, Scorpio. They're hoping that it can make it through. But I also get this energy with the Ten of Swords, like, if you're not able to come through for me this time, then just leave me alone. And that could be coming from you. Just leave me alone to heal if you're not ready to give your all to me. But I think, you know, they're really dead set on not having this be the end with you. I'm seeing the letter S. First, middle, last, initial, and then I saw SH. Could mean something to someone. Deepest fear, Five of Pentacles. There's nothing more I can give into this. I've already given my all. You blew it. I'm being left in the cold for good. Door shut, door slammed in their face type of thing. And yet they still can't help but want you to desire that reunion. You see those two together, right? To be together with you, but knowing they can never have that chance again. That's their fear. Wow. To see the likely outcome of this, Scorpio, what's likely to happen and unfold in this situation, in this connection, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before I go, I will pull a card from this deck here. And I'm going to ask Spirit if there's anything else you need to know about this person, about what they think about you, what they think about this connection. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Bottom of the deck, beautiful energy. This is why they're so drawn to you. Maybe they haven't figured this out. You're in such a high vibration, and maybe when they met you, they were in a lower one. They were in one that was very, you know, possessive, jealous, pushing away, insecure, confused, fogged. And it's like kind of moth to a flame, especially with that Queen of Wands energy. They're so drawn to your energy, so drawn to your light. Yeah, you're beautiful, you're hot, you're sexy, whatever, right? But it's even your soul that is so alluring. And I think that's why they're figuring out this is something more than just fun. This is something more than just a good time. You're someone who's beautiful on the inside and out, and that's rare to find. Bottom of the deck, they can be trusted. I think this is what they want to gain from you the most, Scorpio, is their trust. They want you to know that they can be trusted, despite anything that could have happened. Now, again, not every message in here is for you, and use your intuition to decipher. No tarot reader would ever recommend you to go to someone that was toxic, abusive. You know your story better than we do. This is just all in their perspective, thinking that they can earn your trust back. And maybe you think it is worthwhile to bring them back in your life. But this is not going to be an easy road. Ten of Wands came out twice. They're really going to have to put the work in to show you that this is worth it. But trust me, Scorpio, they really think it's you. It's always been you. And that no one else can fill that desire the way you can. But to see how that's going to happen, how that's going to unfold, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here and pull some oracle cards as well to add to this likely outcome and anything that you need to know about this connection or this person for your highest and greatest good. But if this is where we depart, Scorpio, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Scorpio, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.